Hey guys, Pete out here. I'm at the range right now doing some testing. I decided to bring the Maverick sniper out and see what I could get with some slugs. So we're going to do a slug showdown today, and I've got 6 different slugs out here. I have one tune. All the slugs are shooting a little bit different. I'll post up numbers and everything, or I'll tell you what the numbers are in the video along with what the slugs are. But again, this is going to be a slug showdown, and I've got 50-yard and 100-yard shots planned. We'll see who groups the best. We've got the Zan 23 grain slugs in a 217, FX hybrids 22 grain, the Javelins, the Patriot Javelin 217 23 grain, Patriot Javelin 217 26 grain, Patriot Javelin 217 30 grain, and then I have some 17.5 grain 216s from NSA. And so we're gonna pit these all against each other today at 50 and 100 yards, and we're gonna see what happens out of this out of these groupings. So it should be good. All right, this is a 5-shot group, 50 yards, with the Zan projectiles, 23 grains, shooting right about 937 feet per second is my average. This is a 5-shot grouping, 50 yards, with the FX hybrid 22 grain slugs at 924 feet per second. Five-shot group, 50 yards, with the Patriot Javelin 23 grains at 935 feet per second. Five-shot group with the Patriot Javelin 26 grain slugs at 945 feet per second. Same tune, they actually pick up a little speed, which is weird to me, but this is a 5-shot group of Patriot Javelin 30 grain slugs. They're only going 808 feet per second on average, so we'll see how it likes them at a slower speed. last slug I'm trying today at 50 yard 5-shot group is the ultralight NSA 17.5 grain, and they're going at 1,044 feet per second. My spread on these is only about 2, so it's a really consistent slug, but I don't know how they're gonna fly, so we'll see. You know what, I'm going to aim even lower because these things are probably going to go quite a bit higher. Last time I shot these, they were all over the place, but they seem to be grouping much better this time. Alright, I've loaded up 3 of each slug. We're going to do 3-shot groups. We're going to work backwards. It'll be NSA 17.5, Javelin 30, Javelin 26, Javelin 23, Hybrid 22, and Zan 23s in that order. I'll shoot the same respective target that I shot last time. So I'll start at that bottom right, bottom left, middle right, middle left, top right, top left will be the order of fire, and I'll be shooting at the right side dot that is not been shot at yet, and that bottom center you'll notice is added since the last time. That was for me to just try to get the 0 set 3 shots. And these are the 17.5, so they're shooting pretty high. Well, the 30 grains, they'll be low. Six grains. .23 grain javelins. Nice. FX hybrids. Really nice. And this is the Zans, 23 grains. That was much better of a group now that I'm zoomed in a little bit. All right. This is 100 yards, and we are going to start with fresh targets. You can see it's fresh paper down there. I'm zoomed into 20 because it's going to be hard enough to get good groups at this. And we're going to start with the Zans. And I have the ballistic calculator turned on. We'll see how close to 0 they are. Next, there's 3 shots groups. Next is the FX hybrids. Now we're down to the Javelin 23 and 23 grains. Ooh. Now the 26 grain. Wow, that one went way low. Now the 30 grain, I'm going to aim high. I'm going to aim at the top center dot because I expect these to drop quite a bit. I don't even know where they're hitting on it. Alright, now here's the 17.5s, and these things are probably going to be all over in this distance and light wind, but I'll aim center. Alright, now to go take a look and see what we got. Alright, so this is after the 100-yard shot test. The Javelin, or I'm sorry, the Zan 23 grains, 2 touching, 1 quite a bit off. Not a great group. Could have been me on that one. Not really sure. I'm going to shoot a second 3-shot group here in a few minutes. There's the hybrids. Sub MOA at 100 yards. That's really great. The Javelin 23 grains, it's probably right about MOA at 100 yards. The 26 grains, I'm not sure what happened there. This one shot up in this one shot here, that one was the height I was aiming at, and then that shot and that shot, not sure what happened, but they were way low. This I expected, the 23 grains, I expected better grouping, but you can see the grouping is way down here, and I was aiming all the way up here, so tons of drop compared to the other ones. I expected that because the heavier slug. And then this was the NSA 17.5 grains. They actually grouped really well. This is them right here, 3-shot group, but I was aiming at center and I hit up there. So I'm gonna choose this as my aim point next time to probably put them somewhere right around here. All right, 3-shot group number 2 at 100 yards. We're gonna go the same order. I did not change the targets out. I did circle what I shot in the last go round. Let's see if we can get this as focused as possible. Problem with the digital scope is sometimes it doesn't get real clear when you're zoomed in so far, but all right, start with our Zans. The wind had picked up just a hair. It looks like it's back down to normal, so hopefully we'll get some good groups. And I'm gonna shoot left circle. All right, FX hybrids. See if I can duplicate replicate that last group. That was pretty good. Looks like that was pretty good. All right, 23 grain javelins. Very light breeze right now. 26 grain javelins. Possible my aim was off on the last go round. On those 26 grains, they grouped a lot better. Alright, now here comes the 30 grains, and I'm going to aim the bottom dot, the target above it. Now you can see I'm hitting down there. They're still down there, quite a bit low, not grouping real great, but alright, now something sailed all the way over there. I don't know what it was. Alright, so now I'm going to aim at the bottom circle on this. These are the 17.5. All right, after our second 3-shot groups from 100 yards, you can see the Zan 23 grains grouped right here. The FX hybrids consistent, probably still under an MOA or right at an MOA right here. The Javelin 23 grains opened up just a little bit, but not bad. Could have been the gust there. The 26 grains, I had 2 nice ones right here, and then somehow one of them dropped all the way down here. I don't know what happened there. That was from the 26 grain. Here's the 30 grains, nothing to get excited about. And then here's actually the 17.5 grains from NSA. So I've got 2 right here and then 1 right there. It could have been wind. They're really light, so they'll fly around, or it could have just been a flyer, because they kind of, in my experience, they're so short that they tumble. It seems like they don't stabilize real well like a lot of the other slugs. So I would say the winner is definitely the hybrids. They consistently grouped really well. The second place would have been the 23 grain javelins. Yeah, and then maybe the 23 grain Zans are next. Everything else is subpar. Thanks for watching, guys.